Inside the world's largest aircraft boneyards, where planes go to die, vast stretches of desert, rows of wings, tails, and fuselages baking under the relentless sun. No, this isn't a sci-fi graveyard, it's an aircraft boneyard. A final resting place for some planes, a second chance for others. Welcome to the world of aircraft boneyards where aviation meets its end, or sometimes its new beginning. What is an aircraft boneyard? An aircraft boneyard is a storage site for retired, decommissioned, or temporarily grounded aircraft, located primarily in dry desert environments. These vast open-air lots serve multiple purposes. Some planes are preserved for future use, others are cannibalized for parts, and many are eventually scrapped and recycled. Why deserts? The dry climate dramatically slows down corrosion, allowing planes to sit idle for years without major damage. Where are they? Some of the most well-known boneyards are located in the southwestern United States, thanks to its perfect weather and space. Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona, is the largest of them all, home to the 309th Aerospace Maintenance and Regeneration Group, or AMARG. Pinal Air Park, also in Arizona, is a commercial aircraft storage hub. Victorville, or Southern California Logistics Airport, houses thousands of decommissioned airliners. Even Mojave Air and Spaceport has found fame as a retirement home for aircraft. Other countries have their own, like in Spain, Australia, and Russia, but the US remains the global hotspot. What happens to the planes? Not every plane that enters a boneyard is truly dead. Some are stored temporarily, like during the COVID-19 pandemic, when travel demand plummeted and entire fleets were grounded. Others are kept for spare parts, especially military jets whose replacements are decades away. In long-term storage, systems are sealed and preserved. For short-term, aircraft are kept ready to fly again. But for many, their fate is dismantling. Parts like engines, avionics, and landing gear are removed and reused. The airframe? Eventually, it's stripped and scrapped, thousands of pounds of aluminum, copper, and titanium recycled for future use. AMARG, the world's largest boneyard. At AMERG, the scale is jaw-dropping. Over 4,000 aircraft from all branches of the U.S. military are parked with precision. Nicknamed the Boneyard, it spans over 2,600 acres. Fighter jets, bombers, helicopters, cargo planes, each with a story. Some are stored in Type 1000, preservation fully intact and maintained. Others are in Type 4000, awaiting dismantling. It's not just a scrapyard. AMARG plays a key role in national defense, providing parts and even whole aircraft when needed. Commercial aircraft storage. Airlines use commercial boneyards like Pinal and Victorville to store planes between leases or during economic downturns. You'll find entire fleets of 747s, a 380s, and more, many with faded paint or stripped logos. During COVID-19, some boneyards reached capacity. Airlines rushed to store aircraft, unsure if they'd ever fly again. Some jets are reactivated and returned to service. Others are sold, converted into freighters, or parted out. The future of aircraft boneyards. As aviation evolves, so do aircraft boneyards. With the rise of composite materials, recycling aircraft is becoming more complex. Electric planes, drones, and new propulsion systems may eventually change how we store or decommission flying machines. And with climate concerns rising, sustainable disposal and recycling methods are gaining attention. Boneyards of the future might look very different from the rows of aluminum giants we see today. Aircraft boneyards are more than just final resting places. They're stories in steel and wings, history frozen under the sun. From warplanes of the past to grounded giants of today, these fields of flightless birds remind us that every journey, even in aviation, eventually comes to an end. Or maybe just a new beginning.